today we're just going to do some fixing water lines that are frozen. So it's over at a friend of mine's house, and they bought this house, and obviously it's a work. So I'm just going to take you along for the ride if that's something you're interested in. So let's get it started here. This is where it froze and broke in one spot, so we're just going to go ahead and fix that. Fairly easy. Let me set you up on a ladder. All right, let the fun begin, huh? Some of the lighting in here, because there's no power also, is going to be a lot of fun. So just sit back, relax, and I guess if this is something that interests you, you're along for the ride then. First order of business though, don't ever use these damn things. They're junk. So we're going to take that out. It leaks when there's pressure applied to it, so we're just going to go ahead and cut her out of here, since when we liven this up, we don't want any leaks. Because the people who own this property, they want to be able to clean. That's essentially the whole point of getting water. I fixed one leak here already, and the water has about 3 more frozen water lines that they didn't know about. So nothing like in the middle of May fixing some frozen water lines. See, that wasn't even connected. These are junk. So to fix this, we're just going to take 2 half-inch couplings and a little half-inch pipe and pro press it back together. I hope you guys can see that. Oh yeah. Well, that's probably why it's partially broken there, huh? We gotta love it. So we'll cut her back just a hair. So that we can get on to some good pipe. Everybody loves some good pipe, don't we? Also, if you're watching this, say something in the comments, because I want to know if this is something you guys enjoy. I've never went live. I actually had to wait to get accepted to do this, and I could always do this on a weekend when I'm working on my own junk. Also, this is a great opportunity to say like and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm, because that helps me out. Also, I'm using a DJI wireless mic, so let me know if you can hear me. Say something in the comments. Little sand screen. Try to get this down to close to the right size so that I can slide that Pro Press coupling over it. Also, I don't know if you can see this. They put another one on here. We might end up having to fix that too, because it wouldn't surprise me if that blows apart. Once again, shark bite is junk. Just pay somebody who's a plumber friend to come over and Pro Press it. It will save you in the long run. yeah, look at that. That's what we like to see. Don't mind me using scrap copper. Very, very perfect measuring, as you can tell. We might have to break out a tape measure at some point today, but right now is not that time, since this isn't really that difficult of a cut to make. It's straight on. As long as I get my wheel to line up here. Aw, thanks, Deb. I can see your comment now. It's always nice to have people that support you, and she's definitely one of my #1 supporters. So thanks for always watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing. 'Cause you know that's what we need in life. Okay, as you can see, that stuff is put together. And all we really need to do is find a way to get this in here to press it on. This will be interesting. As you can see, that is taken care of now. Quick and easy. It's actually quite amazing what good tools can do. Just imagine if we were having to solder that, we wouldn't even be done fluxing anything at this point. So like I said, I don't for sure know how well this is going to show up on camera, because this next one that we are headed to, like I said, there's no power in this house. So this next one we are headed to is back in a corner here. So let me set up a light. I'll bring you guys back on the ladder, and I'll show you where we've got another break. Nothing like getting off early on a Friday to go work on some other of your friends' junk, huh? If you're a handy person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, let's bring you up here. Bring my light over. As you can tell, that pipe has a massive hole in it. Let's get rid of it. I'm gonna cut that bad boy out and replace it with another piece of good pipe. Gotta make a little room here. All right, now let me get you guys set up so that you guys can see what's going on. In fact, I might even be able to wrap this pod all the way around here. You'll have to forgive me, I'm not perfect with a gorilla tripod yet, but I'm definitely trying to learn. Okay, so there you go. You can see where it's split. This little guy can come off. It's what I like to refer to as a fun stopper. Now let me go grab a copper cutter here, a pair of channel locks. You'll be able to rock this bad boy out of here. In case you can't tell, I am taking a nail strap out so that I can move the pipe around. This will be so that I can get in my copper cutters back there and we can replace this bad boy and continue on the run. Trying to get this done before I have to go to work at the second job for the day, which I think we can do, as long as nothing unexpected pops up. Well, first unexpected thing is I don't know where I set my 3/4 copper cutters. You gotta love that. You dig through, try to find, man, they're bright orange. You would think that they'd jump right out at me. Well, shoot. That's why organization is key, guys, because now there's a chance that I might be spending more time looking for my cutters than I would actually need to do this. Oh, hey, guess I could always use the ones that are in my back pocket. Let me grab my sand screen so we can get that shaped up. And a piece of 3/4 copper. And I'll get back down to get some of the Pro Press stuff. So as you can see here, that's no bueno. Turn the water on, that's gonna be spraying right out. Honestly, I'm feeling this and I'm hoping that the rest of these joints are good. Because when I quoted doing this job, it was only for this stuff, not for extras. So the fun part is getting these little guys back here. I think we're just gonna cut this out here right now. Remember, your copper cutters do have a direction that you can spin them, or else they will fall right off. So I know this is a little different than most DIY handyman channels. They don't go live, they don't do this stuff on the fly. Ooh, I just felt another one. Well, damn, maybe we should just replace this whole thing then, huh? Should have said that to begin with. Whew, sheesh, that really froze there. Let me take this off. Man, do I have another 90? That is the question. I don't believe I do. So, TV timeout. Let me go check and see if I have another 90 so that I can make this work somehow. I do happen to have one 3/4 90. Hope that's going to be enough. Looks like we're going to find out. Ooh, well, gotta love when random things get thrown at you. I will cut this whole thing out. Find where that is blown here. And I will show you guys how gnarly this blowout is on this piece of pipe. bring you over here. Okay. Right now you might not be able to see it, but I am attempting to cut this pipe that's hanging out right here. We honestly might just end up capping this for right now. Oh man, tell me what water is going to do if it flows through that. That is an intense break. So now we're going to fix the one that we originally started on here. See if I can get her wrapped. This tripod is wrapped around this drain line like it's a stripper. Or an exotic dancer. We'll go with an exotic dancer. We don't want to offend anybody here. This is case in point. You need to always heat your house, or you never know what's going to happen. Ta-da, there's that one. All right, let's start building this baby back. I'm gonna need another coupling. Man, I hope I have enough couplings. This might just come down to a plumber's toolkit trying to get it done with what I've got, since I don't carry a ton of stuff on the truck. So, you know, I don't normally do this, and normally I'm just working on my own junk, but this lady's been a friend of mine for a very long time, so I figured I'd help her out, and she's definitely paying me, so. I'll bring you down here so you guys can see the action. So let's take a vote. How many unexpected breaks are we going to have? I know that I've got 2 more to fix after this. So I'm hoping that's it. Because otherwise, woo, we might not be able to fix it. How do you like to spend your Friday afternoon when you get off work early, huh? It's definitely doing this, isn't it? Something along these lines, anyway. It's a joke, obviously. Oh boy, I might have lost my coupling I was gonna use down in a hole. Oh, got it. Mission accomplished. I'm very glad that you guys can't see my face right now. I'm covered in a cobweb. You can just see all that paint that's coming off of the copper water line. Also, if you live in a house, don't paint your water lines. It's like copper is a neutral, and you're gonna pay for labor if you ever have to fix any of your water lines. So remember that time that I said these are junk, don't use them? Well, in case of emergency, they work. And it's an emergency because I don't have anything else on my truck to be able to fix literally everything else. So it's getting that. I hate shark bike fittings, but I literally, when I do work for somebody, right, I will take the shark bites off and reuse them, keep them on my toolbox just in case. You guys are going for a ride here. I'm sorry. I apologize about that. Like I said, I'm still learning how to use this Gorilla Pod, tripod, or whatever. All right, now we start building back. We just got to get to the top there. Let me go grab a tape measure. All right, so we got our tape. Got our cutters. Got our pipe. Let's do it. So we're just going to measure up here, up to the makeup of a ProPress 90. Just got to get it somewhere in here. Looks like solid 8 inches. That's what she said. It's going to be what the doctor ordered. Let's make sure though. How far down do we go on that little guy? We're gonna, 8.5 give us. 8.5, be right there. Might be a ½ inch high, that's gonna work. 8.5, final answer. So as I am going ahead to cut this, please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Because if you like and subscribe, it pushes this content out to more people. And obviously I want as many people as we possibly can to see this. Because maybe someday they'll actually send me tools to review or something. All right, we got the copper. Got her on there. Oh yeah. We're gonna go ahead and ProPress this. Because as you can tell, when we actually get it back up there, we're gonna be in a spot where you can't get over and actually get it pressed on. So I'm gonna go grab our ProPress gun, change it over to 3/4 real quick. The neighbor just got here. They're probably wondering what this truck is doing in their driveway, but that's fine. It's also part of the reason why I like going live during these things, so that if they come over here and cause any trouble, I'll have it on film. Oh, there we go. That is what I am talking about, guys. It slid on there exactly how I wanted it to. And now we're gonna roll over and hook this bad boy up here. Now this is a slip coupling, so we can actually go tight to tight as far as distance here, so that's great. Hole 9, we'll go 8 7/8. That'll be plenty. So at 8 7/8, we're cutting the pipe right now. Just had to measure and mark it because like I said, this is just a little bit that I'm doing for a friend, so it's hard to have everything you might need for repairing stuff, especially with frozen water lines. There's always more breaks than you expect. Already ran into one, so we're gonna have another one probably, I imagine, before this is all said and done. Okay, so now something that's important with a slip coupling is you got to get it halfway. So measure the whole thing. It's 2 1/4. So we're gonna want at least 1 3/4 on this bad boy here. End to end. That's 2 1/4. Nice. So we're gonna go 1 inch. Make sure that it at least splits the gap. Give her a little mark so we know where we're pushing to. And go ahead and push her on over. Boom, that's what I'm talking about. Now we are ready to be pressed together. Grab my press gun here. And if you haven't seen it, I did an entire tool review on this bad boy, which is awesome. One-handed operation here. About to see her in person. Boom. Let's press together. Let's make sure this didn't push. Make sure these are pretty much butted end to end, and they are. So now we just got to get her in there and let her squeeze. You were probably just staring at the back of my arms for a while. Sorry about that. We're not perfect. I'm definitely better at fixing things than I am at being a camera guy. So there is that. Anyway, that one done, son. So now we're gonna head over to the next one that I know is broken. Look at this. This is a perfect point of view, huh? Feel like Jaws. Okay, like I said before earlier in this stream, there is no power and the water is off here. So we're gonna have to use my flashlight to be able to see. Let me steal their ladder real quick here and take it on over. So what's everybody doing with their Memorial Day weekend? Because I hope you're doing something a little bit more fun than this. All right, we're gonna get you guys set up in here. Probably on the water heater. So let's get you. Like I said, this is another one that I know is broken. It's pretty obvious. Look how busted out that is. I wonder if that would leak water right there, huh? Nah, it's fine. Everything's fine. So, get this down, and there's not a snowball's chance in hell that this water heater is ever gonna fire up. They're probably gonna need a new one of those too. That happens. All right. There isn't much pipe movement there. That sucks. Actually might. I don't know what the chances of that are. Let me go grab my fitting, my 3/4 45, and see if there's even a chance of making that angle without using a piece in between. I doubt it. We can't get that lucky, can we? Nope. Absolutely not. Why would we? Alright, well, the good thing about this blowing out of the sweat fitting, I don't feel any areas there where it's actually damaged. We're gonna go ahead and sand screen all this off. Once again, don't paint your water lines. It's almost the bane of my existence. Almost. See another spot. God, I hope that 90's good. If it isn't, this entire place is about to get pecs. Also, I wish there was a better angle to be able to get to this. Well, looks like we have a little bit of solder there, so we're just gonna go ahead and cut this bad boy out. Since it's at an angle already, we'll cut this bad boy off. Also, be glad that you can't smell, because this house, the reason why they want water is so they can clean. Well, at some point, I don't know how long they've owned this place, but cats have broken in and made it their home. So it smells like great success, let me tell you. Okay, now hopefully we will have a spot here to be able to clean off in order to put a coupling and a 45 on. And then we've got one more underneath the sink, and as far as I know, that's all of the broken stuff, which is good. I don't know what the chances of me getting a coupling on that are. Let me go grab one and give her the old college try, I guess. See that? Or we're gonna be whittling something out, because that is gonna be a pain. It's just because of the location of this broken water line, you know. Come on, baby. Oh yeah. We're gonna get it on there. There we go. And it's still connected, so that's good. All right. Now for the fun one. I don't know exactly how I'm going to get this one, but we'll figure it out, because we're handy, Jeff. We don't take no for an answer. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna have to move you guys here. You're gonna be an exotic dancer around the exhaust for the... Yeah, actually, let's do that. There we go. You're around the water supply line here. So we are attempting, dear Lord, man. All right. Well, since I'm out of breath, a good time to say, please like and subscribe, or at least like this video so it gets pushed out to some more people. Because right now there's only 2, and one of them is my girlfriend. Thanks for the support. And if you're wondering, why are you breathing so heavy? It's probably has to do with the fact that I hold my breath when I do anything physical. So do with that information what you will. You ever have ghost vibrations? Like where you think that you're feeling something, like your phone vibrate, but you're not, because like clearly my phone is what I'm using right now to film this. And I definitely just felt like my phone vibrated. This is where an electric copper cutter would be a lifesaver. But unfortunately, I don't have one of those. There we go. Woo! That's what I like to see. All right, now we're going to get up in here and try to clean this piece off. Whoa. Not if you drop your sand screen, you won't though. So, this would be a lot more difficult to do if I didn't have one end of this copper is already on a braided supply line for this water heater. Otherwise, this would be the biggest pain in the world. But since I have a braided supply line, I can actually force these to angle together and meet up. Nothing like forcing something to meet up. That sounds like a bad grinder advertisement. All right, we're gonna do 3 3¾ I'll make it work. We're gonna try anyway. So while I cut this and breathe a little bit, please hold. For your regular scheduled programming will return soon. Whew, we're sweating. All right, good news. It's 3:06. So I might still be able to get paid for this before I go to work. Boom. Let me take you off your stripper pole here, and you can see this entire angle that I have created. Look at that, ain't she pretty? Sure is. Now, let me put you, oh great, somebody's trying to steal something. We love when that happens around here, huh? Okay, I'm just gonna set you guys right there because we are almost done. I just have to press this back together. Just like that. Got that together. Now this is going to be the tricky one. Trying to find a way to get in here. That's why having a small pro press gun, which you can operate with one hand, is awesome, because trying to do this with a bigger gun would be impossible. And last one. Whew. We're breathing heavy. We're gonna have to find another way in here. In hopes. Oh man. Well, let's hope that this gas isn't connected. Because if it is, I might be shutting the meter off here. Well, we're gonna get there. As long as we don't eat pain chips. Take a breath. Wait for just a minute. Can we pull it that way farther? I couldn't imagine doing this with a heavier pro press gun. It would be borderline impossible. Okay, it just comes down to how bad do you want it? Oh, come on. What that is it's telling me that it doesn't have a good lock. That sound. Okay, struggle bus is over with. Dear Lord, that sucked. Okay. Whew. All right. Now to the next one, which I know is under the sink. I'm sweating, in case you wanted to know. So this one, let me adjust my tripod here. And you're gonna basically just come hang out with me underneath that sink. I gotta go change heads and get a different fitting here. And then we're gonna be moving on that. Boom, there's that. And this bad boy, hopefully, all we need is a 90 and a coupling. And a little piece of pipe, but that's okay. Because we have a little piece of pipe. All right, this is definitely a little bit more chaos.